Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Looks like we've been having the opposite effect overnight. Usually we've been having a pump overnight. Today we're getting a bit of a dump that we're working with. Looks like we came in yesterday at the top of the range once the market opened up at 6 p.m. Eastern, and we've been pretty much down to the bottom of the range since then. Right now we are looking at possibly a bounce from here, or maybe we get a sweep of yesterday's lows at 344. Not sure just yet what's going to happen, but we're doing a little bit of a pre-market analysis here to see if there's any opportunities for us to get into a trade. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right, let's see what this market is doing and see what we're up to. Okay. On the 1 hour, it looks like there isn't much volume kicking in right now. To note, there might be a reversal from here. We could see a little bit more downside on the open. The open might bring a quick drop down to the lows of yesterday. After that, we have a low at 320, which we were keeping our eye on yesterday, and then we have last week's low here at 206. So this could be a pretty big sell-off if we do lose this channel here. If we lose this channel that we're currently in right now, I do expect us to have some major downside because there is not a lot of volume here. So it could be a pretty quick drop, then possibly a reversal after sweeping last week's low, or possibly testing this bigger channel at 20,150. That's what I'm keeping my eye on. Now, if we go to the upside and we break up from here, we still got these highs here that we've been battling with pretty much all of the beginning of this weekend and end of last week, which is between 500 all the way up to 600, so 20,600. It's been pretty tough to break out of that, but we will see. Keep an eye on all those levels. Right now, we're just playing it as we get it. Okay, I'm getting some pretty big wicks right now on the 1 hour. Looks like the market is trying to come up a bit. I think this is probably a little early to make any calls just yet. This would have made for a decent short here. This is a nice wick candle. That would have been a nice trade. From here, we tested this wick, came back up. Right now, I'm not expecting a major pump just yet. Maybe we will get a pump to the VWAP and then a violent drop down. That could be another thing to keep an eye on. Today being Tuesday, I'm not sure if we have too much news. I think we just have earnings calendar. Let's see. Nothing really today. We got FOMC member speaking today at 10 a.m., but that should not really do much. Tomorrow we have Tesla earnings after hours. I believe that's going to be after the market close. So we could have a pretty volatile morning tomorrow. Maybe a little bit of consolidation in the afternoon, and then a major pop after hours, depending on what Tesla does. Thursday we have flash manufacturing PMI at 945. Not the biggest thing, but it could be something. And that's pretty much it for the week, guys. We just have some earnings this week and not much else. All right, getting that little pump right now. Pretty high volume candle, so this could be a sign of topping out. Keep in mind, we still do have that liquidity down at 343 and below that at 320. Keep an eye on that. Okay, guys, let me know how the stream is doing. I'm getting a little bit of a buffering message here. All right, looks like we're getting a little bit of a reversal here at the 405. I'm expecting some more liquidity to be taken out before we actually see some downside. This would make for a nice little short, pre-market short. Not sure if we can get in this still. See if we get another test. Not really trusting these bounces all that much just yet. I'm thinking that we have a little bit more room to the downside before we come up. We did have a double bottom. I'm expecting maybe a little bit more of a pullback. Double bottom on the 1 minute is it's a pretty good sign when you've already come down significantly, but it's not the strongest sign. I think we may have a little bit more to go. Our 1 hour here is telling us that we've been pretty bearish all night. We did have a divergence here, buyers stepping in while the sellers were pushing down the price, and that was corrected pretty quickly here. And my belief is that we still have a little bit more downside to go. I'd like to take this short, if possible here. I think we've got some room to the downside. 3 minutes to go till open. Guys, let me know if I'm buffering or if the signal is okay. I'm getting a little bit of a error warning from YouTube. Thank you, brother. Sepulco. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm personally here, guys. I am looking for an opportunity to possibly take this market a little bit lower. Maybe off of 400. See if we get that opportunity with a tight stop loss. 2 minutes till open. Volume is kicking in now. If you're just hopping out right now, we're looking at the market, trading currently at the low of the range. I personally still feel we have a little more unfinished business down at our lows, low 300s. The open will give us a little more information as to which direction it wants to go in first. I've got my eye on a short at the moment. Not sure if you guys agree or if you think this market is due for a long. Let's check out our time frames here. Our lower time frames, 6 minute, pretty bullish. This could be a pump to VWAP. 6 minute looks very bullish. My 1 minute was looking not so much. But again, we will find out on the open. Market looking like it wants to reach for the VWAP. Market is now open. Six-minute was looking very bullish. Taking control of the market right now, the bulls are. This could be short-lived, guys. We could get a massive rejection off of the VWAP. This open not looking very secure in its move at the moment. These are the opens that I'm used to, where the market cannot make up its mind whether it wants to go up or possibly down. And right now we're seeing a lot of that back and forth. That keeps me away from the first few trades of the market. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take that call from my business partner, but now it looks like the market has picked a direction. It looks like it does want to head up. We are seeing right now buyers stepping in, and we do see volume kicking in for the buyers. Let's see if we get that test of the VWAP. Right now it looks like we'd be chasing price a bit if we just jumped in at the moment. So we're not going to do that just yet. The VWAP is kicking in. I'm sorry, the CVD is kicking in for the buyers, which means that this move is being sustained by real movements and real volume. Sellers are not giving up though. They're battling this area. Yeah, buyers are kicking in. VWAP is only about 10 points away. Can she do it? I think it's going to give us a nice little push into the VWAP here, and then after that it could be open season for trade entry one way or the other. Right now, the market does look a little, on the 6 minute, the market does look a little bit more bullish than it does bearish. This candle here has a major weight to the downside. On our lower time frames here, we see that buyers did kick in a big way here at around 932, 933. Buyers did kick in, stepped in pretty strong. Now we're getting a retest of these candles, which could be a nice entry for us long if we're looking to go up to the VWAP. So let's see, the bottom of this candle is 369, 370, 380 would be a good entry, which would be right around here if we get that opportunity. You may not get it. Let's see what happens here. This could be an entry. Market is looking pretty strong right now. Almost imminent to touch the VWAP. Okay. Sellers are trying to bring this price down. Buyers are not having it. Major sellers at 420. Being represented by these wicks to the upside here on our last 3 1-minute candles. Reversal could be very likely from the VWAP. Sellers are now stepping in, taking control. At least momentarily. With the VWAP being so close, a lot of buyers are definitely putting in orders, which could set up for a perfect squeeze to the downside. Although this market is still looking pretty strong. Today's goal with our account on Webull is to take trades that already have confirmation and not be the first to the move, but we're going to wait for a little more confirmation. After analyzing all the videos over the last few days, I've noticed that I am taking the trades on my shorter time frames as if they were bigger time frames. And with the smaller time frames, you really kind of need a little bit extra verification that that is the correct move before actually jumping into them, because we've been very early to the moves. Even though the moves have gone in our favor, we've just been very early, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. Sellers look like they're creating a wall here at 420. A lot of wicks to the upside, guys. Not looking good for the bulls at the moment. Could be a momentary pop to VWAP, but that might get shot down pretty quickly. If we get it, we may not even get the VWAP tap. There it goes. Touch VWAP. Let's see what happens now. It's the moment of truth. Do we keep going? It looks like a lot of shorts are getting stopped out. Could be coming right back down. Still looking very strong to the upside. Could get some buyer exhaustion here, being represented by this CVD divergence. Or this could pop, and buyers can certainly take over, creating a new support here at the VWAP. Sellers are not making it easy for the buyers here at the VWAP. Could be a lot of back and forth chop here, usually what you see at the VWAP. Hopefully today we get some kind of a directional day, or at least sustained moves and not a lot of chop. For it being a Tuesday, it's usually a good day to trade, but not always a good day when there is no news. Let's see what we have here. If we have any kind of a trend forming. Got ourselves a little bit of a trend. Channel, I should say. Bounces off the bottom of the channel could lead to pumps. Getting out of this channel could lead to a dump. I, for one, am not taking any trades into the VWAP long. It's just not a good thing to do. If anything, I'm more prone to be able to take here a short off the rejection of the VWAP. Could be what it's setting up for. So far, this move this morning has been pretty strong, but that means nothing. This thing could flip on a dime. Buyers are still looking pretty strong here. Continue to move up. Next level here for the bulls, if we do get the move up, could be top of the range. Our daily open right now is sitting much higher. We will have a resistance at 500, or even earlier, we could have a resistance here at 487. Currently right now we are seeing resistance at our previous high here at our 444, 445 level. Sure, there's plenty of stop losses here to be taken. Would that be enough fuel to continue moving up, or would that be a dump? Let's see. What does the market have in store? Yeah, this market's pumping, guys. The market is pumping. Buyers stepping in big time. Market is pumping. Nice move for the bulls so far. Liquidity's successfully been taken from the 445 level. Let's see if she has enough steam to head up to 488. You guys take any good trades yet? Still scouting, or did you guys jump into a trade? This could have been a good entry here. Just I'm not a big fan of going long at the VWAP. May have to rethink that next time. This could be a short, possible short entry. May have to try it. I'm going to try it for a quick short, see if we get anything off of it. See if we get a little bit more of a... no. I did not catch it in time. Did not catch that in time. This right here signifies a pretty nice topping candle. Looks like there are sellers present at 456, pushing this price down, possibly out of the range, out of this trend that we're seeing. But was it enough? Buyers are definitely aggressive this morning. Need to see where we head next. Ooh, okay, getting overbought on a 5-minute. This market so far has not seen much of a reversal back down. It's been pretty much straight up all morning. Oof, nice move. Next stop could be daily open. Oh, but before the daily open, we do have that 487. More liquidity there. This was a pretty nice area where we had that dump at around 3 a.m. yesterday. A lot of buyers are stepping in now. But the volume is slowing down, signified by this blue candle. The volume is slowing down a bit. Next level 490 is where we should keep our eye on. Sellers have not given up. We're going to see a lot of back and forth like this, and pretty much the whole way up it looks. These buyers are coming in, sellers are bringing it down to the lower bounds of the channel. We've been seeing that pretty much all morning. It's been a pretty clean channel. We haven't had to make any real changes. Maybe we should just a bit. Maybe that's a little bit cleaner. Maybe something like that. We'll see. Pretty clean so far. Okay, we heading back up. You know what you really trying to avoid taking any major trades when we haven't breached any major levels yet. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. We're back. Still have that major liquidity at 490. I don't think the buyers are giving up just yet. I think there's still a path to the 490. 488 to be exact. Taking a poll this morning to see if you guys are trading personal live accounts or if you're doing a prop firm thing. Personally, I do both. I've done more live trading than I have any prop firm. I just started prop firm trading recently. I'm giving it a go, and hopefully I don't get a bad experience my first time around. I am trading right now with FTT. We have 20 accounts that would be copy trading, and I am forward testing some 1 minute entries, which for me is something kind of new. I've always done my entries off the 5, 6, and 12 minute. but the 1 minute has given us a little bit tighter stop losses. But we're seeing if that's going, we're trying to see if we can perfect that, because our 1 minute has been giving us a lot of early signals. And with those early signals obviously come still a lot of confirmation to be had. So we're trying to perfect that. We're trying to see if we can get the timing right. Other than that though, it's looking pretty promising. And yeah, I think the live is the way to go, 100%. I do think live is the way to go. But there is something to be said about using prop firms for leverage and being able to utilize their capital. And if you trade it right, follow their rules, you could really have an amazing ROI if you do it right. Not sure which prop firm is going to be the one that'll still be here a year from now, but we're giving it a go, and we're going to try a couple different ones and spread our risk around. Yeah, I'm going to try a short, guys. I'm going to try a short. Small short, not much, just to see if I can grab a couple points. Okay, we're gonna leave our stop pretty tight right here. I do think we'll make it back to at least VWAP if we do come down. Could possibly take this on FTT as well. Kind of liking it, and we'll try it. See if we can get a little more of a close-up. Okay, currently right now looking pretty decent. We're going to move our stop a little bit tighter to break even here. Hopefully we do get that drop down pretty quick. Looking pretty good. Hopefully we do get that. I think I might flatten my FTT trade because we did tap VWAP. Could be a strong push down. Let's see if we get that strong push down. We're gonna take profits on that. Should have kept it open. What's going on here with FTT? We hit flat and all. Not sure if we got it because it's spinning currently. Not sure what that means. Either way, we got a bit of a profit on it. Nope. I think we got it though. Did we get it? Did we make some money? I don't even know if we made any money on that. All right, looks like we did. I don't understand what just happened just now. That was really, really freakish weird. We won the trade, but it was so much weird slippage here. That was disgusting. That was ugly. That would have been a $400 trade across 20 accounts. It would have been very nice. Don't know what happened there. That is really, really disturbing. That flat and all button did not make me feel good just now. Well, nice trade either way. Looks like we are getting a bit of a bounce off the VWAP. First two trades of the day have been successful. Thank the Lord. How about you guys? Did you take any trades yet? This could have been a trade that I should have probably considered keeping open. Looks like we are going to get a lot more downside. But we're going to be very calculated about our trading today, very methodical. Hopefully we do go a much better batting average than yesterday. Yesterday our batting average was horrible. I think it was sub 25%, which was very bad. We could get a stop sweep here, close to this range here of 460. If we do, we could try that short once more. Not sure if that's what we may get at that point, but we'll keep our eyes open. pretty glad that we took profits on FTT. I'm just very confused as to why we got such different profits on there. Either way, a win is a win. We're back at that 460. Looking to see if this is going to be a sustained pump or if we're going to come right back down. We still have that 488 that we could tap. Right now, this market is searching for liquidity. That FTT trade could have got really ugly. I'm not sure why we got that pinwheel when I flattened all, but that pinwheel did go on for almost 30 seconds. This trade could have went massively against us in that time and could have stopped us out at no profits, which would have made me very upset. This could be an opportunity for another short entry, which I am thinking about taking. Let's see if we can get that opportunity once more open up for us. I'd like to take this trade at 467, 457, right in here. I'd like to take it there, if we can. I feel that 466 level is being defended by the bears. Let's see if we get the opportunity to go in again. I don't think we'll be holding the VWAP much longer if we do come back down. Not liking that the train has left us once more. We were waiting for this short here. Not sure why we were spacing out and not taking it quicker. We could possibly be getting still an opportunity to try that. Are you guys favoring the long or are you guys favoring the short here? What are you guys seeing? I personally right now am feeling a little bit more of a short than I am long at this 466 area, the 480, where we have topped out. Very weird what we saw here on FTT. Not sure what happened there. Market looking like it wants to try to bounce off the VWAP at the second bounce. Not sure if buyers can continue the momentum. We'll see what kind of reaction we do get off the 466 level, which is currently right now acting as resistance. If we can make it up that high. CVD curling up on the 1 minute. Still looking pretty strong on the 6 minute. Very tempted to send another short. We are looking to see if we can get a bit of more confirmation. Could be all the confirmation we're going to get. CVD curling down. Not liking the buyers at 460 at all. Could get this massive push down now. Buyers are trying to build a base here at 450. They are not making it easy on the sellers, I will tell you that much. Buyers are coming back with a vengeance. 460 is being tried once more. Can that level act as resistance, or will it be turned into support? We could see the next leg up with this move. Next leg up I'm looking at is 488, which could act as further resistance. We still do have positive CVD. Delta is still in favor of the bulls, and it is curling up quite nicely. This move looks like it can be sustained, and it might be sustained. Volume is kicking in really big for the buyers. We could see that pump now to 488. Keep in mind, it always looks the most bullish right before it gets bearish. Sellers are trying to knock down the buyers for sure, as being represented right now by this CVD candle, showing that buyers are pushing up delta. Sellers are kicking their face in, pushing this price down tremendously. 11 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. Very bad sign for the buyers here. Okay, maybe we have to try the sell again. We have to try a short with a tight stop. Let's see if we can get it, if we can get in. I'm going to send it, see if we can get a couple points. Not the tightest of stop losses we have, but we'll keep it where it is. Not liking where it is too much. It might just grab us. It might just tap us out and keep going down. We're going to have to move it up a bit just to give it some breathing room. Hopefully we did do the right thing here. And if we get stopped out, it would be pretty nasty, but it was worth the shot, in my opinion. Buyers are stepping in, hopefully coming back down. Did we do the right thing? We're going to move our stop a little bit, and it looks like we did do the right thing here for now. Saved by a few ticks. Always nice to see. We need a quick drop down. This could be a sustained move down, so we will move our TP just a little bit for now. Looking like a good place to take profits could be at 400. We'll see about going to break even once we do get to VWAP. All right, it's looking pretty good. We'll move on down, protect our position just a little more. We're risking very little now. Hopefully we can take some profits here. Very nice move so far, guys. Position's protected. Not sure if it's too soon, but we'll be ready just in case. It looks like it might be too soon. They're coming back for these stops. Yeah. Okay, we have to be prepared for this move. Okay. Could be it. Keep it tight here in the event that that was just a stop loss run. Back down to 400 for a TP. And since we do think that was a stop loss run, we'll go to break even in case we were wrong. We do not want to be wrong when this market is ripping. Stopped out once more. No problem. Looks like buyers do not want to give up just yet, but that could be all a facade. Could try to sell again. We'll see what happens here. All right, looks like buyers are kicking in. So far, trading we've been doing has been, I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously, we haven't won every position yet. We've broken even a few times, but we are protecting our positions, which is important. Not trusting this market at all, guys. I'm thinking it could be a good setup for still another short here at the 460s. We'll see what happens. We'll see how price reacts. And if we get past this, then we're heading up to 488. It's like they're encountering sellers here at this level. We'll go to pretty tight. Hopefully that's all she wrote. Come on down, come on down. We don't need you that high. Small stop out. Okay, so buyers are kicking in big time. That was worth the attempt. Could have been a stop run, but now we're heading up to 488. Okay, we do have some volume kicking in for buyers, which could lead to a reversal. Buyers have tapped 488, taking that liquidity. Buyers coming in strong, very strong. Turning that 488 into support if they can keep this candle open for another 30 seconds. Looks like it's got its eye on the daily open right now at 536. Very nice move by the buyers. Thank God for today's stop losses. Big time CBD increase. Delta favoring the bulls. That was a major liquidity sweep if I've ever seen one myself. The 488 was acting as resistance and it blew right through that. Let's see if we can get a bounce off of 488 now. If the trend is up today, we'll find ourselves a way to participate. I'm still not convinced that that is exactly what we'll have all day. But this right here, this move, in the last few minutes has been very strong. Let's see if we can't give ourselves a little more direction of where this market may be going. Market is currently oversold, overbought. I always mix that up. Overbought on the 5-minute. Definitely overbought on the 1-minute. Let's check out our larger time frames. See if we can learn anything from this. Okay, looks like we may have some very sustained uptrend. Very nice moves by the bulls. Unfortunately, we have not been able to participate in any of this rally. We've taken a few shorts that have been successful for the most part, with one stop out. Small stop out, maybe 6-7 points. Getting a bit of a retracement right now. Maybe tapping the trend line, but right now we are using 488 as support. This is the resistance that we were facing from these highs back here overnight, and now we're seeing support off that level. Our opening range this morning is down at 370, and the top of our opening range is at 520. If it wouldn't be too much to ask, guys, tap that like button if you get the opportunity. If you're not in a trade and babysitting it, give us a quick like. Would mean a lot to us. This is our first week of live streaming. Yesterday was our first full week. This is our second week now. So I think we're about 6 days, 7 days. This will be our 7th day in. Yeah. So what we're seeing here, guys, is a bit of a poor high. It looks like the market does want to go to the daily open and or yesterday's high here at 560. So what the more probable trade here would be to look for some type of a long entry into those areas. Very doubtful that the market will reverse here without first going to the daily open or the daily or yesterday's high. But we could see this market come back down to VWAP before doing that. We could also see this market tap the channel or break out of the channel slightly. So keep that in mind. That looks like what we're doing right now at the moment, tapping that channel. Momentum is dying down, but that's to be expected. Bulls are getting a breather. One thing I've picked up on in the last few days that I've been watching my trading is that the market will give you signals, but if you're only looking for longs, you'll miss the short. And if you're only looking for shorts, you'll miss the long. So we have to be very nimble. We have to be on our toes and expect anything. Because the market is very good, very efficient at faking you out. Super. If we're not careful, guys, we can miss a move. Might try a quick scalp short. It's going to be a very tight stop. I think it's worth the shot. Could be completely wrong, but we're going to try. Something in my gut tells me that we may have to come down a little bit more before going up. Could be taking profits early on this one though. Short-lived, short-lived. Okay. We tried it. Read that one wrong. Still open to either one. I'm still open to a short. I'm still open to a long here. Just look for a stronger signal. A little bit of impatience there in that last trade. Or maybe just early to the party. If the buyers are successful here, we'll take the liquidity from the previous 520 and then head up to the daily open at 538. That was a pretty quick reversal. Made short work of our short there. This candle's not giving me the warm and fuzzies for buyers, but that could change pretty quickly. We have 5 seconds left in this candle in the 1 minute. A short here would be not out of the question, but don't want to end up being liquidity for the buyers here. So we'll see how this next candle plays out. Get a rejection here. It could be pretty quick move down to the VWAP, which is not completely out of the question. Could see a pop here, guys. Would not be surprised if we did. Currently seeing mixed signals at this level. CVD is moving up. Price is a bit lower, which is a bullish divergence. That's why I'm not trusting the short just yet. Price does decide to switch directions here, we want to think about getting in long. Would not be unlikely here to get a bullish divergence now on the next candle. There we go, momentary, but it looks like it might be possible. Setting up for a long. That's what it looks like. Looks like buyers do want to step in here and take charge and break out to the daily open. Maybe one more lick sweep before doing that, if it's in the cards. If these candles start closing with wicks to the upside, it could be pretty bad for the bulls. Right now, not looking so great for the bulls, the way these candles have been closing out. It's looking more and more likely for a downside reversal. Still not trusting the fact that we have not taken liquidity from the daily open yet. I'm still not loving a short at the moment, since it is still pretty bullish CVD. None of that matters when the market wants to go. When it wants to go, it goes. Not sure when the right time would be to go short here, but it's looking like it wants to go down. Not trusting the fact that we have all this liquidity ahead of us, on top of us. What the market does, what the market does. Could be setting up here for a bull flag. Pretty extended one, but could be. Okay. Yeah, signs are there. The signs are definitely there for the short. I was just a bit too early. This market could pick up some steam if they can defend this 488 level. If the 488 level does hold, we could see a pretty quick move up to the daily open. .488 is the magic number at the moment. If we pierce this, it could be sayonara down to the VWAP. CVD is starting to turn. And there he goes. There he goes. Yeah. A lot of opportunity here to get short. We have not taken that opportunity. I think we are kicking ourselves out at the moment for that. But with all the liquidity up here, it was not the highest probability trade. Did double top though. It's looking like this 519 level, 520 level is where the market likes to hit a U-turn. Could be an iceberg order, could be just order taking right now, building positions in order to go to the next level up. I don't think the bulls are done here. I do think the bulls might try it once more. Look at that. Now volume is kicking in. Sellers are stepping in big time. That volume candle represents that. Getting quite the spill. This would be a nice quick pump up. Would be nice. Giving us the opportunity to possibly take this market down further. This candle wick does get filled and then come back up. We could see a pretty sustained move up to the daily open. Keep an eye out for that. Okay, buyer stepping in. Even though Delta has dropped, buyers are stepping in. This move here could take us up to the daily open, if you believe in it, if you think it's strong enough. Market's undecided here at 488. Will this be resistance or will this be support? 20 seconds on this 1 minute candle. Looking right now like 488 has become resistance once more. Might be too early to tell. Like to see some more action. 5 seconds left in this 1 minute. Could be also rope. 96. 86 would be here. It's looking like that could be an area to defend. Can buyers overpower this level? Looks like they're trying at the moment. Looks like they're right there. And they're pushing. Buyers are definitely pushing. Can they? Yep, it looks like they have overcome this 488 level. But for how long? Can this move be sustained? CVD is still positive. This market could go either way. Could possibly still have another dip down. Pretty strong reversal though here at the 460. Currently now making 488 support once more. Higher time frames, not looking so hot. At least the 12-minute isn't. 15-minute looks like it's getting bought up. 30-minute looks like pretty neutral. Not sure if this market has any strength left in it to break the 500 mark. It's currently where we are right now, battling 500. Is this move the move that takes us to the daily open? The CVD seems to still be positive, still seems to be favoring the bulls. Buyers are stepping in pretty strong. Difficult decision to make right now, whether this is a move to the upside or this could possibly be a fake out back down to the downside. In hindsight, everything looks obvious, but during the trade, it's not that easy. So buyers could be in control here. May want to try the buy. 48 looks like it has been creating support. 500 is also strong resistance. This is going to be a bit of a battlefield here between 500 to 488. Quite the push down. Could this be a liquidity sweep? I don't think the push is done pushing. Move down to 480. Back up to 488. This dip might still have some dipping to do. If you're a bull here, you're thinking about getting long. If you're a bear, you're already in the short. This wick on this 1 minute candle did say a lot. 500 is a strong area of resistance for the buyers. Currently right now we are trading at the top of the range on our VPVR. If we look here at the majority of the volume, we're at it right now, which would make sense to why we're getting that push down. Not too much volume here, as you can see. Majority of the volume is in this area. Okay, 500 has been reclaimed. Could have made for a nice long. Right here at 482. Liquidity sweep. So it's taking us to the next level. Or at least to be knocked down again at 518, 520. This move could be retraced back down to 488. Watch the bounce off of 488. $510, $512 seems to have been the place where we got that rejection. Could have been a liquidity sweep for the move back down. At the moment, CVD does not indicate any type of divergence at the moment. Not looking terribly good for the bulls. To be honest, sell could be imminent. This area has proven to be strong resistance. Let's see if we can reclaim 4088 right now again with another bounce. That would be a very bullish move for the move back up to the daily open, possibly yesterday's high. If we can't do that and we break down once more, that might be it. So we're getting a little bounce right now, 48. So far, 75% of you have said that trading your live personal account is better than trading prop. I couldn't agree more. I think live is the way to go. And prop does have some advantages for leverage purposes, but no one can tell you what to do with your own money. If you want to blow it up, blow it up. If you want to DCA, DCA. If you want to take micro scalps, go right ahead. Too many rules in some props. A lot of loopholes for you to jump through in order to get paid, unfortunately. But it's their business, and if we want to participate, we got to play by their rules. Okay, this could be something, guys. This could be something brewing here for the buyers. This could be a probable buy. May want to try it. I may want to try it. We will see if this level of 48 can hold. It's going to be a very tight stop loss in the event that we do take this. Okay, try it here. We're going to put a stop right underneath the 488 where our last candle was. Hope not to get stopped out here and maybe possibly take this up to the daily open. If we don't get stopped out first, risking about 8 or 9 points here to make a possible, looks like 40. Could be 40-point move for us. Could be a 40-point move, which would be nice. Could possibly be very nice. In hindsight now, I should have probably taken that one at an FTT as well. Right now, this move is looking pretty good. I won't be moving to break even until we do break out this 520. Pretty decent entry. Could be coming back down to tap me out. I do expect some back and forth here. If we do get taken out, it was a very good entry, in my opinion. Could have an opportunity here to take it on FTT still long. Then we're going to try it long for a few points. We don't need much here. Hopefully we do get a move up. Not looking too good for us on FTT at the moment. Looking like it does want to come back down. Unfortunate for us, we may get stopped out on FTT. We do have a bit of a cushion from this morning. Not sure if that'll be enough. Unfortunately, it looks like we will get stopped out. Oof. No bueno. Stopped out on both. Unfortunate move, unfortunate move. Now it's gonna go to the upside. Now it'll go to the upside. But this 510 area has seemed to be pretty rough. Hindsight, we could have waited a little bit more. Not looking very strong at the moment. Hindsight is 20/20, but I was happy with that entry. I like that entry. Just thinking very optimistically here about the daily open. Not in a rush to get into another trade. We're going to be very methodical about our next move. Yeah, I don't think our move down is quite done yet. The wick on this candle was pretty disgusting. I thought we'd be eating this up pretty quickly, but we did not. Looks like there is a big time seller at 512. We should have read this candle before getting in on FTT. Being a bit too optimistic there. Looks like we will get a lot of chop in this range here. Expected. We could have taken profits a bit sooner. I think that's what we'll start doing. We're going to start making these moves a bit tighter. Because we were in pretty good profits and we did not take them. We actually got stopped out for 8 or 9 points. Sellers look like they are in control. You want to think about getting short. That move was not strong at all. That was a pretty nasty rejection. That's very strange that it's having this much trouble tapping the daily open, but we are at that psychological 500 to 520 range, so I can see why. These moves are going to be very choppy until we can resolve who is in control here in this area. I thought we might have been getting that little curl right here. Looked good for a minute, quickly rejected. Looked like buyers are stepping in at 480. Sellers are stepping in at 500 to 520. Let's see who's stronger. I think I'm going to move this down a bit here. This seems to have been more support. Short's looking better and better every minute. Interested in a possible short at this bottom of the range, but we are getting all the hallmarks of a possible dive right here from this 480. I'd like to see a little bit of a pump up here before looking at the short. Looks like 500 would be a nice place to get short if we can get that. Looks like that's where we're going. Oof. A little bit too late for us. A little bit too late for us. I knew that was coming. I should have taken that when I saw it. Hopefully we get one more shot at it. Not likely though. Market seems to have made up its mind. Getting that push down. Not sure if what it needed was this liquidity sweep. Maybe now we get a little higher, but not likely. Definitely want to start looking for a short here. Not sure if we can take it from this. Oof. Yeah, this short opportunity is fleeting. It looks like it has left us. I'd like to get short sooner than later. but up here. This purple candle here was where I wanted to get in short, and I did not. I have to be quicker with these moves. I don't know what I was waiting for. Hopefully now we get a rejection off the 480. Looks like we're tapping liquidity from that last drop. Heading down to VWAP. This move is gone. This move is done for. If you missed this short, I am sorry. I missed it myself. Looks like buyers are trying to step in here, defending the 460 area. Not sure if I'm a believer. Volume is kicking in for it. Could ride this up for a few points. Seems that 480 is being defended pretty thoroughly. If this gets bought up, it could make for a good long. See if we send this and take profits soon. Possibly take profits at 480 here. This move is strong. Looks like this move is not done dumping. Nope, not yet. Man, tough crowd here. Tough crowd. Can't even get 10 points. Very, very unfortunate here. We gotta make our next trade count. I seem to have a preference in my trading where I like the counter trend, and that does not work out all the time. I've noticed that about my trading is that I see a move one direction. If I've missed it, I don't know if psychologically I'm trying to counter trend it for whatever reason. The only thing that has saved me so far is that my stop losses have been pretty tight. Not so tight, but I'd like them to be tighter, but it is what it is. We'll see what kind of reaction we get here at the VWAP. Now in hindsight, I would admit. Good job, Tank. So far, we are not doing so good. We're down on our Webull, about $100, I think, 112 bucks on Webull. And we're down about $135, $140 on FTT. Looking to see if we can possibly get into, that short was exactly what I wanted. I just did not get into it here. I should have. It would have been the perfect trade for us on both. Would have hit our daily profit target there as well. That's what we've been waiting for all morning. And we missed it. Too much hesitation. Looks like we're getting that bounce off the VWAP. Major bounce. Let's see what we can get here. Another bull trap, perhaps. More than likely. Good job, Tank. Yeah, we need to be really concise here about our next trade. It needs to be the right move. Can't continue taking trades that are going against us. We just have to be quicker to these moves, to be honest. This was the perfect bounce here. Looking for that confirmation to see if this is really the move up. Looks pretty strong. I'm expecting a rejection at 480. But we still have all that liquidity at the daily open. So anything's on the table here. We have to think what's more likely here to happen. A lot of late shorts in here. This possibly can come up, tap out a lot of late shorts. Possibly back up to 500 for another sweep down. The late shorts could actually have maybe stopped here at around 480. Well, it's trying it anyway. Very strong up move. Not sure what to make of this market just yet. Okay, this could be setting up as a reversal here. We'll see if there's any strength left here. $480 can now be support. It might be support. Looks like 480's become support. This market could be coming back up to tap the daily. Is 480 support? Or is that all she wrote? Okay, buyers kick it in, big time. Buyers getting pretty aggressive. Expecting some resistance at 500. Yeah, this move is very strong. See a lot of volume accompanying this move. CVD is also sustaining this move. All these momentary drawbacks here are getting bought up quickly. This could be the move to bring us up to 520. $500 seems to be breached. Next stop, 520. Liquidity grabbed at 500. I'm going to send a short here. We're going to try the short on FTT, clean it up a bit. Could be completely wrong here, but we won't know until we try. Expecting this move, if correct, to be a strong one. Pretty much hold this position all day. I'm prepared to take a short on FTT. I'd like to see this move possibly come up a bit closer to the wick, closer to 500, giving us a better stop loss. Could be completely wrong here, guys. Could be setting myself up for a stop out. But I'm okay with that. We're going to try that. Hopefully we are correct in this move. I fear that this level may not be done. But if we get it, that'll be very nice. 450. I don't want to play games with my FTT account. We might have to go to break even on this. Hoping we get that quick move down, quick flush. If not, it's okay, we can re-enter. If we get this move, we'll be done for the day on FTT. Not very likely though. I do think we'll get some more resistance at that 500 and we could get stopped out here on FTT any moment. Looking for a better entry. Could possibly be tapping up that 500 once more. That would make for a very tight stop loss. Market really undecided here. Like to be able to enter a short closer to 500. See what kind of reaction we get there. currently being shot down. Our stop loss is at 505. Gives us plenty of room. Could tighten that up a bit. 503. Stop loss. Take profit could be at 68, 67. If this goes in our favor, it'll be very nice. $504. Don't want to be taken out by a tick. We're hoping this is the move, guys. We're hoping this is the move. If we're wrong about this, we'll be stopped out for the second time on our FTT account, and I think we'll have to give it a rest for the day. Hopefully that is not the case. I do think that we could possibly be getting a move to the upside here if we do breach 500. Looks like it was creating a base here at this 491. We saw a big rejection at 505. Hopefully that is where we're heading, back down. More than likely we might be wrong about this. Currently our stop loss is in a nice location, but it does not mean we cannot get stopped out. We just got stopped out on Webull. And it looks like FTT is going to follow suit if we continue this pump. The market does not seem to want to give up here. Market does seem to still be very Gonna try this again. And just quick enough to get stopped out, more than likely. Currently still hanging out for dear life on FTT. Don't think it'll last for long if we continue this action. If we do get stopped out here, it'd be very unfortunate. We'll be done for the day on FTT. And yeah, we're done once again on both. Tough day, guys. Really tough day. I'm not reading this market right. Not reading it right at all, unfortunately for us. Very unfortunate for us that we currently right now looking like this market does want to head back up to the daily open. Very tempted here to see another short. There goes the short we were looking for. This could quickly get bought up. Very unfortunate that we did not get the move we were looking for earlier here for the short at the 500 mark. We could have rode this down, hit our daily. Okay, now the short's coming in. Sellers are coming in aggressive. Does this market have anything left in it in order to continue heading up to 540 daily open? I have not been quick enough today off the draw, guys. I gotta admit, I've been a bit hesitant on some of these trades, which has come back to really hurt me. And on some of them, I've been too early. I just picked the wrong ones to get bullish and bearish on. But the move is exactly what we expected it to be. It's just not at the right time. Could possibly be looking for our last trade of the day here. I thought we hit 400. 400 is our stop loss for the day, our mental stop loss for the day on our session on FTT. If we can find a very nice trade, we might be okay with taking one more. Market very choppy right now. Hoping to get one more trade that'll put us in the green for today. This market really making us work for it. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, giving us a little bit of more traction on YouTube, be much appreciated. Let's check out our higher time frame, see what's cooking. We have so many wicks to the upside, and that's what's making me very bearish on this market. A lot of resistance here at 520, and 30-minute is very wicky as well, but a very bullish candle. Last 30-minute candle has been very bullish. 15-minute looking rather neutral, maybe a slight bear bull flag. Yeah, looking for the short still, guys. I'm looking for the short still. Looking for the short entry still. See if we could be somewhat accurate in our next opportunity here. May have to try looking at our 3-minute a little bit more. 3-minute has been giving some signals spot on. This move here down, this move here down, this move here up. It would have been perfect trading. Right now we're starting to get that same move down. Let's see if it confirms on our 3-minute. This could possibly be all she wrote. We did get the climax here in the middle. This could be a move down. And give it a second. There is a lot of volume here. A lot of transactions have been had right here at the 498 to 500 mark. Our 5-minute looks like it is breaching. It's coming back down finally. And that makes me extra bearish. Gonna look to fade a move here soon, guys. See if we get an opportunity closer to 500. Yeah, this is the move here, guys. Not sure if we can get a trade off of here. I'm gonna try this on FDT. Oh, missed it. See if we can get it once more. And I'm looking to ride this thing down pretty far. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this move on FTT, guys. Hopefully we do not get stopped out here. Hopefully we do get a quick move down. As of right now, it's not looking so hot. We might have had a late entry. Possible next stop could be VWAP at 450. Right now, still not looking so hot. Let's see what is going on. Could be a battle here. Looking like this market may want to reverse back up. This market has not been easy to read. Has not been our day here, guys. Has not been our day here. We are hoping for a move down, pretty quick one. That would put us in the green. No real reason to turn here. I'd like to see us breach this VWAP one more time. Okay, now our move is going in the right direction. Oof, not for long, not for long. Buyers are not making this move easy. It's a real battle here. Real battle here. I probably picked the worst place to get short. Could be a stop out to just go back in our direction. That's what it's looking like. It's appearing that that might be the case. We'll let the trade play out, see where we are. So far, so good. If we get this move, it will be a very nice move for us. Just looking for about 20 points on FTT. Not asking for much. If we get that move, that would be very good for us. If not, we'll have to cut this trade pretty early. Okay, we're going to limit our loss a little more. 481. Stop out. Hopefully we don't get to that. But in case we do, we'll be saving a couple bucks. Really would like to see a quick drop here. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Real battle here at the 470. Right as soon as we get into this trade, we get a lot of resistance. Really unfortunate for us, but it looks like they are putting up quite a fight and we'll be getting stopped out any second now. And we're done. We're officially done. And there goes that rip. It seems like we've been having very, very terrible timing today, guys, and terrible direction picking. Very bad. I don't know. I haven't traded this bad in a long time. Am I reading this market completely wrong? Completely wrong. Or I'm just late to my entries. Okay. I'm very wrong today. Well, at least we didn't take a full stop loss hit on that one. This is probably the stop run before the short. That's what it's looking like. Exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Stop loss before the short. That opportunity to get short at 500 was right there. Yeah, very unfortunate for us. We took that too soon. No bueno, no bueno. Not a good move there, guys. All right, so we've hit our daily loss limit for the day on FTT. Not much we could say about that. Every other trade we've taken here, we went, I think, 1 for 10 on Webull, which is horrible. Very bad trading. And now we get the short. Of course, this is when we get the short. This is exactly what I need to be waiting for, is these massive stop loss runs. And then we get the move we've been waiting for. It's so obvious in hindsight. So obvious. Very difficult to be right. More than you're wrong. But that's what risk to reward's for. Okay. Okay. I don't think this is going to be a sustained move up. I think we're going to get some more down. I've been wrong pretty much all day. I've been right about the move. I've just been wrong about the timing, which is completely my fault. Still think this market's going to go down. Maybe not right now. These are the days to really try, you guys. Some days you trade really well. Today I'm not trading well at all. I can't really make heads or tails of this market. I've been right in the direction just wrong about my entry and timing. Here it's looking like it's building up a base to head back up. I mean, it could just be a rejection also here at the 480. Quite possibly what we're seeing next, a rejection. This here, this candle here was all stop run. All stop run. That's all that was. It's just stop run. Grab all the liquidity of anybody who went to short late, and see you later. Really want to sell this market, guys. Really would like to sell this market. Perfect time to have done that would have been here. Resting order at 492. And there she goes down to the VWAP. Exactly where we had thought this market would head. Yeah, this is where all the volume was at 490, 492. It was exactly where our reversal came up to and shot back down. A little more patience would have allowed us to get into this if we would have been quick enough. Probably wouldn't have been quick enough. And here goes the move down. Don't think this move is going to come back. This move has already pretty much done all its dirty work. Very nasty wick on that 1 minute candle, even on the 3 minute. Okay. You really cannot trust these candles, guys. When they come up, these candles come back up to a level of resistance, and they come up pretty quickly and unchallenged like this. It just seems like setups, bull traps, and just to come right back down. Looks like they're just building positions right now at this level of 480. My trading today was subpar, guys, very poor. My entries are despicable. Not sure if I can do anything at this point to counteract that. I think what my problem here has been is that I was not quick to the moves that I should have been quicker to. For instance, I wanted to take this short right here and I hesitated. I should have taken this long, but hesitated. Don't want to continue doing that. I think right now we might be at a location where it's not advantageous for us to try to pick a direction yet. Maybe if we get another pop. Day is still young, but it is getting closer to that lunch hour. This could make a bit of a reversal try here, maybe shooting up to the 500 possibly, if we do get a move up. Doesn't look like it though. Looks like the sellers are still in control. Sellers are still ripping here. Looking like they want to make that move down to VWAP, but they're doing it inch by inch. They're not doing this in one fell swoop. They are just doing this death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah. We're not certain here when this short will take place, but it's not looking good right now for the bulls. This move down to VWAP may happen right about now. Yeah. Just missing VWAP. That move made it down to 455. VWAP is at 453 or 451. Move is heading back up just a bit. Not sure if that move will be sustained. Not looking so hot today, guys, on our accounts. Down quite a bit on FTT, down $485 on most of our accounts. Been some wild slippage here. Our first trade of the day was profitable. Second two were not. A lot of people went short here on this last dip. 303 contracts here, 204 at 454. This could signal a bit of a reversal up. Looking quite bullish right now, guys. This could be a bullish move. Yeah, it's ripping. Could just be a peekaboo surprise here. It could just pop its head over 480 and come back down, or this could be a sustained move. We did not tap VWAP on that last move, keep in mind. Sometimes I think the longer you trade, the worse you do, because the market never does the same thing twice. And you're expecting it to do something you saw in the past, but then you second guess yourself because the market's always doing something different. It's a very challenging thing to do, is to try to understand what the market might be doing next. Here it looks like the market doesn't want to rip up, but we never know. We don't know. Okay. Hoping you guys are doing better than myself today. It's been a very challenging market for me to trade. Hopefully you guys are understanding it a bit better. My friend Ted here is doing really good, Tank TV. Congratulations on that move, brother. Should have took that short with you. I was looking for that short, but I did not enter it. Move's looking strong. Buyers are trying to step in here. Unfortunately, not touching the VWAP again. That's something psychological that they do sometimes in order for you to think that it still has more room to the downside. That happened to us on the top end when we didn't tap the daily. A lot of people still waiting for it to take profits there. What we're doing here, no one knows. Wow. Buyer stepping in. Strong move. This move is trying to make its way back up to 492. High volume node. This move is still very strong. Buyers are not letting down. This could break either way. CVD is encouraging this move to continue up. Could be a stronger move still. Buyers have taken control of the 480 level. They're going to make their way up to 492 for further resistance at that level. After 482, we have 520. Let's see. Yeah, not looking so hot for the buyers at the moment. Not looking so hot. Looks like they're facing a lot of resistance here at this level. CVD is still positive. That could be nothing for the buyers. They could still step in strong. Right now starting to see some resistance. There it goes. Buyer stepping in strong. I mean, seller stepping in strong. Sorry about that. CVD has dropped tremendously. Sellers look like they're taking control over this level. These moves have been pretty quick. We have to really be on the ball for these. The resistance is there at 48 at the moment. Short from there could be nice if we get that opportunity once more. I don't think we're getting it. This move is gone with the wind. We're not going to chase, guys. We're going to be patient. We got to be much quicker to these entries. What we're currently seeing right now is not something that I'd like to trade. Check out higher time frames. Okay. Down, down. I'd like to see a retest to 500 if possible. That could make for the ultimate short if we get a retest of the 500s. Not sure if we'll get it. 12 tells you what you needed to know. 6 tells you what you needed to know. Buyer stepping in here. Do we get to move back up to 500, or do we see some resistance here now at 480? Looks like that resistance is very strong. It's made a nice topping candle. That sell-off got bought up pretty quickly. Could be interested in the sell here. Let's see what happens with this candle. Wow, what a reversal. What a reversal. Tell me that wasn't a liquidity sweep. Yeah, these moves have been crazy. These moves have been absolutely insane. All right, guys, that move, it has gotten to 492. It's looking like it may reject from this. We will have to wait and see how this candle closes. Would be logically a place for a rejection. This market does not care about our logic. Anything can happen here. Currently, we're not looking so hot on our accounts. We'd really need a strong move here in order to get in the green. This could be our topping candle. We're going to try it. We're going to have a tight stop loss on it, right above those candle wicks. 492, 493, we're there. We'd like to see a nice drop down to currently where we were before. If we, oh, it doesn't look like we're going to get there. Except we'll get stopped out before that. Looks like this market still wants to head up further. And I'm just liquidity right now. It's like most moves that we've taken today, guys, have been absolutely wrong. And every move we've missed has been absolutely right. So far, we're not looking too good. We're closer to getting stopped out than we are to our profit target. If this move does reverse, it'll be a very nice move for us. Anything's possible. My consistency rule has been fine. I haven't had a problem with that. I've traded, I think, at least 6 or 7 days, so I'm looking to get those payouts, the account to pay out pretty soon. All right, we're going to go to break even on it. Hopefully we do not get stopped out. That would be horrible. Hopefully we get that drop, quick drop. It would be good for the morale, good for the account, good all around. Our VWAP sitting at 455. We're at 455. Hopefully we do get a sharp move down, guys. It would be beautiful for us. It's not looking likely though. It looks like it wants to come back up for our stop loss. If we do get the drop, I would appreciate that move very much so. It would put us in the green, I believe. We'll see. Only time will tell. It's in God's hands now. Okay. We're getting that move in our direction somewhat. Hoping for a further push down, if we can get it. Still have some pretty aggressive buyers here at 480. If we can get that move down, we'll be very happy. After so much back and forth today with this account, it would be nice to see a 455 tap out. It's not looking too good though. Buyers are still here trying to fight this 480 level. If we can break this 480 level with some volume, then we might have a chance. If not, hopefully we can take some profits. If we do not see a move up, I want to have some profit, at least from this move. Okay. We need a little profit. Hopefully this move does come down. Stop out is always likely, the way this market's been moving. But it'd be nice to see a quick move down for once. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. All right, stop out probably imminent here at this point. It looks like buyers are still defending 480. Would be good to see though this move down. Yeah, this move is looking like it still has some strength. Unfortunately for us, if we do get a couple more points up, we'll be stopped out. If we come down and break this 480 level, it'll be a very strong move for us. Could possibly put us in the green. I'd like to see that drop now. Pretty please. It's looking somewhat likely. Not looking too good, guys. Looked like it might have been a little bit of a liquidity sweep to the downside there. This quick drop would be very much appreciated. If this market could find it in its heart to give it to us. This level here is at 484. We're currently at 485. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Let's see if this thing is going to continue back up. I'd like to take some profit, if not. Okay, this move is still heading back down. Oh wait, did we close our position? What happened to our orders here? Oh, we may have to. What happened here? Wow, what happened? It erased our bracket order. We may have to manually close out if it goes against us. That's not good. We have to take profits here. All right, we took profits there, guys. Not liking the way that this market is moving back up. That helped us a little bit. Not down so much. Could have been a mistake. Could be getting the drop here. But I got a little nervous because our brackets disappeared. I've never seen that happen before. That was very strange. I don't know why that happened. Very strange. There goes that move we were waiting for. That's what you get when you overmanage a trade. I don't know what happened there to our brackets. I may have to contact Motive Wave on that and find out what happened there. Yeah, this is the move we're waiting for. Fortunately for us, we were not patient enough. Could see some more resistance at 480. Market structure right now is choppy, to say the least. No real direction in this market. I'm hoping that we get a swift move down, as long as we can take that ride. Something strange happened to us on our last trade where our brackets disappeared. Did not make me feel good at all. Not sure how that's even possible. There goes that move they were waiting on. Like to see a liquidity sweep to 480. See if we can get that. Maybe possibly even higher. Do you guys smell reversal? What are you guys seeing here? I think 480 is still going to be tough. So is 492. Sellers are definitely present at 480, trying to put up a fight here. Trying to bring this market back down. Okay. Buyers may have a plan of their own. 492 is the next logical level. This could be a place where buyers get brought back down. Nope. Looks like sellers are getting thrown off a cliff here. Buyers are definitely strong on this move. Okay, that makes me a little glad we took some profit on that last trade. This could possibly be a short here at 491, make for a cheap short right above that. I'm going to try it with a very tight stop loss. And if we get taken out, we get taken out. No big deal. We just really need a reversal. And if this is possibly our reversal, that'll be good. If not, it'll just cost us a couple bucks here. Pretty tight. We're at 493. I'd like to see a quick move down on this, please. Okay. We don't need that much. We just need a little bit of a move down. That would be appreciated. If we get that swift move down, we'll be protecting this position. Hoping we do get that move down. All right, it's looking probable. We'll give it some room to breathe. Okay. Yeah, that break even's not looking too good. It's not looking too hot. Break even might still be in effect. So much for that swift move down. We'll be taken out pretty quickly if we don't catch a break here. We could be catching a break. Could be catching a break. Well, I don't think we're that lucky today. I really don't. But if we do, that will put us in the green for the day. And we may have to call it at that point. The reason why I say that is because it's been a rough day. We'd like to see a quick move down if possible. Okay, we're starting to see it now. Starting to see it now. Would be good for our trader morale if we do get this TP here at 467. Only 7 points away from our take profit. Hopefully we can get that. We had a great entry on that one. Hopefully we continue to get this move down. This would be very nice to continue this move down. Why not stop run? Only a few points away. Roughly about 5 points from take profit. Could be a take profit smack right around here. Very likely going to our TP if we don't get any interference. Okay, we got it. Oh no, missed by a tick. Okay, here we go. What happened here? What happened here? What is going on here? What is going on here? Did we get missed by a tick? Okay, we got it. Okay, guys, we're green on the day. Thank you, Jesus. We are up roughly about, I don't know, $2,000, something like that. A little bit more than $2,000 on the day. That was pretty stressful. Looks like now we're gonna end up getting down to our VWAP possibly. Yeah, that was a pretty intense trade there. And this is what I got to get better at. Waiting for these violent moves and then entering those positions. Right now, it looks like we are probably still heading down to that VWAP. It was a great entry. I think I'm learning a lot about my weaknesses and my strengths. I am not scared to enter a trade. That's probably one of my strengths and weaknesses, because since I am not scared, I do tend to take a lot of trades when I shouldn't. And sometimes I hesitate taking a trade because of my last trade being so willy-nilly. So I think for morale, I think we need to really be strategic about when we want to enter these trades. The 1 minute gives you a lot of, this the thing is, the 1 minute gives you a lot of, it gives you a lot of signals, but they're not always correct. They're a lot of times early. And the 3 minute is a little bit better. I'm seeing the 3 minute here was pretty clutch. This was obviously the entry we took, but we took it much higher. That's one thing I love about the 1 minute, is the fact that it does give you those sniper entries. 3 minute is more precise if you want to have large stop losses. Obviously the 6 and the 12, the higher you get, the more accurate you get, but the larger your stop losses are. And on the Nasdaq, that's pretty rough to have a large stop loss like that. Okay. Oof. It's not been easy, guys. Not been easy, I'll tell you that much. I may want to scout for a couple more bucks here, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking anything yet. I'm taking profits where we did at, where did we take profits? We took profits at 67. 67 was right in here. This move didn't give us that much more. 62. Because my next logical idea was to go down to VWAP. But I don't think that VWAP entry is going to be that easy. This red candle here could be getting retraced because there's imbalances in here, because that was a large volume move. So more than likely, this is what the market is doing, is correcting these imbalances and coming back down. This could make for a decent entry, short. If the market still wants to continue down, this could be a reversal. It could reverse anywhere. Doesn't have to be one place or the other. But I'm still thinking short. You know, we'll try it. Why not? We'll try it. Got nothing to lose here. This account, Webull account, has been pretty decimated trying to forward test these ideas. Trying to forward test this, thinking I'm being conservative with 5 micros. It has not been very conservative. I'm learning, don't get me wrong. There's no other way you can learn unless you have your real money on, because if I was doing this with paper trading, forward testing, it would not go across the same way, because you don't think the same. You know that as good as anyone else. We don't really think the same when we're not using real money. Thinking about keeping a position open for the rest of the day, guys, down to the bottom of the range, because I'm crazy like that. It might be the worst idea ever. It might be get taken out and completely obliterate this account even further. But I am thinking that being the rangy day that we've been getting, maybe we just trend back down to lows of the pre-market. Pretty crazy, guys, pretty crazy. So you guys are voting here. A lot of us are trading personal live accounts, 59%, and 41% are trading prop. Any props in particular that you guys are fond of? As you guys know, I'm trading FTT right now at the moment. And FTT has been under a lot of scrutiny lately because of their recent backlog of payouts. Also, they have been getting into a lot of beef on Twitter with other prop firms. But for the most part, a lot of the traders that have been trading with them have been very happy with them. The rules were very relaxed in the early days. Also, very new to the game, so a lot of their systems were not all there. So a lot of manual things had to get done. So everybody was okay with that. But now that we're starting to get a lot of rule changes and a backlog on payments, there's a lot of angry traders trying to figure out what's going on with their payouts, and we'll see what happens. I personally am trading my accounts the proper way. I'm not doing any flipping, not doing any DCA. Not that I DCA anyway, but I don't DCA, and there should be no reason for me to get denied. I just want to make sure that I tune in today at 5 p.m. for the new rule changes that will be rolled out. So we will be keeping an eye out for that, seeing what possibly is on the horizon for FTT. I personally would like to see a trade all the way down to 365. Yeah, you know what? I don't even care, guys. I'm just going to let this thing ride. Hopefully we rebuild this account back up, because we did have a rough couple of days trying to forward test with these micros. Next time, note to self, forward test with 1 micro. No need to forward test with 5. Thank you guys for the likes. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys. Big time. Oof, there it goes. There it goes, fellas. I don't know if I was, the delay didn't get you in time. You might have saw that move before I said anything. Yeah, we're getting that little bit of a pump. Pump in the opposite direction, I would say. Pump and dump. Dumpy pump. We're getting the dumpy pump. We tap VWAP. I'm thinking that we still head down more for more. I don't think this party's over. But whatever, you know. Could be wrong. Thinking we'll move our stop loss. Just a tad bit. Let's see. I think here's good. I think we can go to break even now. If we're wrong about it, it's cool. I'm doing forward testing here, so break a VWAP. Also have to exercise our hold muscle, and to be able to hold a trade a little bit longer. If you caught the short here off of 487, that crazy candle up, this was all stop loss hunt to set up for the dump. I'm liking what I see now. Finally. Prior to these last few trades, I've been trading really bad today, guys. I'm very ashamed of myself. I've been reading this market completely upside down. If somebody would have said, try to lose the trade on purpose, I probably would have won. Because I was completely wrong on most of my trades. Too early on most of my trades. But that's just the way the market likes to move at its own pace. So I think what we really have to remind ourselves is that just take all the time that you need. Just let the market really just give you those clear signals that is a stop sweep, liquidity sweep, and then look at that sniper entry like we did. We got that entry, that last short. I think we got that thing with like 2 or 3 points of stop loss, which is what we need to start taking more trades like, because with those, our risk to reward is so much greater. Even if we're wrong as much as we've been wrong, we'll still be very profitable. Right now, we're just going to let this trade run as long as humanly possible. We're believers in the bottom of this range. If we break down from this VWAP level, I believe we'll chop in here for a while. It is lunchtime. But if we do break out from here, we've got we got a big gap here of volume, not much volume here. Let's zoom out for a bit on the 1 hour and see what the 1 hour volume. Yeah, we got the majority of the volume here where we're trading at right now, between 440 to about 500 is where the majority of the volume is. If we break down from here, we could cut some support at 439, 440, and then after that, it could be a pretty quick drop. Yeah, we're just hanging out, guys. We're hoping that our stop loss doesn't get tapped. But if it does, we're at broken even. Did you guys see that? Video the other day? I'm bringing it up because I just got an alert for Tori Trades. She dropped a new video. Did you guys see the video the other day? I didn't get the chance to watch the whole thing. I just got really bad vibes. Did you guys see the video the other day when Tori Trades finally she introduced her uncle? And a lot of people were saying that guy, her uncle, whoever the guy is, that he's like a well-known like furu from like back in the day. So I just want to know what your thoughts are on Tori, or what your thoughts are on that episode, or the uncle. I don't know the guy. He could be the best trader in the world. I don't know him at all. And Tori seems to be a pretty decent trader. She's one to have very good patient. I mean, she's so patient, right? She has so much self-control and restraint. She's only taken 2 trades this year, and I think she says she's up pretty big. You know, I don't know. You know, her style of trading is more of a swing. I don't know if I could do that for that long. I mean, I've swung Bitcoin trades for days and weeks, but I don't think I could do that anymore. No, it's at least not with the Nasdaq. It looks like we're being stopped out here, guys. Market does not want to seem to go down just yet. Still think we head down, but maybe take some more liquidity first. Still looking for a short though. Maybe we take it at these levels. Yeah, that was a stop run. Yeah, that was a stop run. Unfortunately for us, we're a victim of that stop run. We should have kept our stop loss above the 472 last wick. But we'll get back in here. Still think we head down. See where this ends up. Still think we could possibly get a pump to 487, 486 for another rejection. It's still possible. Still very early in the day. Maybe test this trend line. Maybe we don't even make it that far up. The stop run could have just been it right there. It's looking like it might be it. Buyers running out of gas here at the 468. Not something I'm super confident in taking just yet. Still waiting on more confirmation. If you are a bull, the good news is the VWAP has been tagged on this last move down. See how this reacts here, guys, for a short. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm risking about 6 points here, guys, to ride this down to the depths of hell, down at the bottom of the range. That's what we're hoping for today. With a lot of stop outs in between, I'm sure. Yeah, this is wishful thinking. But I got nothing to lose here. Got nothing to lose. If this market knows what's good for it, it'll drop really quickly. Yeah, this time around the VWAP, if we do get down there, may not hold. We just got a really nasty dip right now. Keep this bad boy open all day, but there is a serious amount of demand here at the VWAP. This thing keeps on moving upwards. May have to go to a break-even position here. Just to live the fight another day. That wick on that candle is pretty nasty. Our delay now is pretty sizable. Usually our delay here on YouTube is about 3 seconds when we get started, but I think it increases as time goes by. Okay, if we do get this drop here, guys, I'm expecting it to be a pretty swift drop to 440. $440 could be our next logical number if we do lose the VWAP. Sellers keep trying to push these hard-headed buyers under the VWAP to create resistance. So far, it has not worked. So far, the buyers have made VWAP support. Quick dip down below it, but not by much. Right now, it's still serving as support. bears trying to make it resistance. We will see. And looks like I'm getting set up right now for another stop run. Could possibly be taking us out. Our 12-minute chart looks like it is exiting the overbought region and heading down into the channel, quite possibly giving us a lot of room to the downside. In my opinion, I think that's where we'll be headed next. Definite battle here for the VWAP. Buyers aggressively reversed from the VWAP just to get chopped back down to the VWAP. Looks like this time around they're working that iceberg order that may or may not exist at the VWAP. A lot of buyers sitting there, ready to buy it up. May not hold this time around. Okay, very good. Price approaching the VWAP once more. This time around it may not be so bouncy. They could slam the offer here and bring us down. That's what it's looking like. All right, let's continue to bring this down. If you guys are in a short, congratulations. If you're looking for longs, I would not yet consider a long. I don't see any signals. I don't see any strength on the buyers at the moment. Quite possibly maybe at 440, get a little bounce. If not, we may be going way further down to 407, which is the opening range. Opening range could be pretty strong at times. Could be pretty powerful. This here can be inducement. Buyers are just getting induced at the moment, collecting more longs just to bring it down further. That's what it's turning into. Let's see if we get some buyers getting trapped in here. Can buyers get trapped? Let's go down to a 6. Price is going in our favor, thank God. Okay. We're definitely getting more shorts than we are buyers. Okay. Had a lot of buyers on this candle here. These could be the ones that are getting trapped at the moment. Sellers have completely taken over control of the VWAP. And we are nicely in profits on 1 micro. Of course, that happens on 1 micro. So this week will be our last week of forward testing this 1 minute entry. And next week we'll start with a fresh account. Or fresh funds, I should say. We're going to tap the bottom of this range. This could be, we hit the 440. I'm thinking we might head down to 407 where the opening range is. I think that's what it was. Okay, still a lot of sellers present here. Opening range is at 407. Could see a move down there, but we are getting the bounce off the, we're all getting the bounce here off our channel. These channels, man, they're powerful. Very powerful. Look at that. How else could we have predicted a little bounce from there? It's been very hard to do. Very difficult to do. As for me, guys, I'm just letting this thing just either drop down to our lows not looking to take any profits. I'm trying to strengthen my hold muscle. If we do lose the VWAP, I'm gonna take a couple bucks in profit. Do we even have a stop loss in here? Our stop loss is to break even, I know that. Where's our stop loss? I know we have a take profit. Stop loss is in here too, it's just hidden. There we go. Yeah, not sure what's going to happen here. Just don't want to pay for it. These moves down to the bottom of the range, they do not happen in one fell swoop, not most of the time. And for us to be able to hold that long, we're going to have to put up with a lot of heat, things like this, where we see volume for the buyers kick in. We see divergences, and then quite possibly maybe even a tap of that VWAP once more. And that's what happens when you are holding it. Here on a 12-minute, we see that buyers did step in a bit, which is not a sign of a reversal when you have more buyers than you do sellers. Therefore, not reversally enough for me. To trigger a reversal, you want to see a big spike in selling action, because that means that sellers might be exhausted and might get trapped at those levels. So you do want to always keep your eye out for those. Right now we are getting a huge confirmation of the downside here on our 12-minute. Has turned purple, which means that there is positive delta, but sellers have taken over. So buyers are trying to defend this area by coming in stronger than sellers, but sellers are still pushing the price down. Good sign for us being in the short. Very good signs for us. Our YouTube channel is growing, guys. I'm very excited. We got 14 new subs since we started streaming last week, and over 1,000 watch hours, which is insane. And that's good stuff, real good stuff. Buyers are trying to build a base here at the 432. No real reason for the price to stop here other than having a channel. Sometimes these channels could be pretty strong, sometimes they are not. Right now it has pumped the brakes at 432. I'm not sure if this will become now support and we head back up for higher, or this is just a break that the bears needed in order to continue cascading down, which is a nice way to say dumping. We are seeing a lot of bullish CBD action going on now. Buyers are trying to take over this area. On the higher time frames, we're seeing some bearish CVD. Not sure what's going to happen here, but very interesting to keep an eye on. The CVD is still pointing in downwards direction. Not too strong. Still not at the moment. Okay, so if you're just tuning in now, guys, we traded our FTT accounts today. We were down bad, down almost $500 for the day, but we ended up coming back and our accounts are all in the green. That means that we're up about probably 2 to 3 grand for the day. Not sure if I'll trade this anymore. Don't see anything very clean to take at the moment just yet. Or maybe I just need to reset mentally before we take some more trades on that. I am currently right now holding this short, hoping that we do get down to the another region, down at the bottom of the range, which is currently around, what are we looking at? Bottom of the range, I believe. I can fly. Bottom of our range is currently right now somewhere around 360. We did get the opening range at 407. We are looking to take a profits down at 360 or so. And below that, we have yesterday's low. I could be completely wrong about both. These could end up becoming, we could end up getting stopped out here in profits. But I did expect a retest of the VWAP here. Let's see what happens here on our footprint chart as far as order flow goes. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Did not mean to do that, sorry. Okay, it looks like we did have some sellers down in the 430 that were still selling and got trapped there momentarily. Buyers did step in. Buyers did step in. We'll see how this VWAP is defended. If the buyers do break out here and reclaim the VWAP, we will be taking profits. Not the profits that we were expecting, but we will be taking some profits. We're exercising our hold muscle today and see if we can get a move to the downside. That's what we're hoping. All signs are pointing to that. Thank you guys for all the likes. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna have to change the battery out on my mouse. Well, let me grab some batteries. I don't know where I have batteries. I think my wife has batteries in the other room. Okay, it looks like we're heading above the VWAP, guys. Looks like we did reclaim VWAP and buyers are back in control. That, I'm telling you guys, these parallel channels are very strong. Very strong. Look at all, look at this. It's crazy. There's no reason why price should have reversed here, but it did. Created a base, and here we are. Here we are. You know, I'm gonna most likely get stopped out here and profit, and the move could still reverse down. If we get saved by a tick, that would be very nice. If you're looking to get short here, be very careful because you're shorting right into the VWAP. I always like to have some room between myself and the VWAP to take trades, because at least it gives you a little breathing room. This is literally right on VWAP if you're going to go short from here. Just be careful. Hard to tell right now which way the market is going to end up going, whether we go north of here or if we're going to dip down even more down to the bottom of the range or even the opening range. Psychologically, I thought this morning was, I was very prepared. The only thing is I did not get a chance to go to the gym this morning because I had to do some responsibilities here at home. I had to go I had to go pick up the, I have a box truck that sometimes I use for things around the house. So we had some landscaping issues we had to take care of. So I did not get to go to the gym this morning. Therefore, I probably didn't get the oxygen I needed into my brain, which kind of reflected in my slow, lethargic reactions to some of the trades that I took, which in hindsight could have probably been a little quicker if I would have executed properly. Can't even talk today. Maybe we take a simple short here too. I'm liking this. I'm liking this move back down. We got saved by a tick. Tick savers. Saved by a tick. Yeah. This is a pretty powerful move down, guys. This does not mean that it's going to continue down in one fell swoop. It could come back up, test VWAP one more time. A lot of times these big red candles, high volume candles, they leave a lot of imbalances behind. So the move sometimes reverses itself just to get those imbalances, and then it comes back. Or maybe sometimes it just keeps going back up. But I was expecting this reversal here at the VWAP. Now hopefully we can ride this trade all the way down to the bottom of the range. Would have liked to also take a short here. I would have liked to take a short there after it traversed under the VWAP on my FTT, but I did not get a chance. That move got away from us pretty quickly. But I think we're going to get another chance. Call me crazy, but I think we're going to get another chance. Hopefully you guys are green for the day. I am green barely. I made some money on our FTT accounts today. But more importantly, we didn't take an L. We were down almost 500 on these accounts. Almost threw in the towel, took one last trade, and we got green, which is nice. See, now the market is looking like it wants to come back up and correct these imbalances. And from there, could be a nice short. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all the correction it's going to get. If we open up this candle, it looks like there are imbalances still in here. This pink stuff here, all imbalances from 440 all the way up to 450. And this is where a lot of the buying has taken place. Now the buying is shifting down, and sellers are back in control. What's up, girl? What's going on? Come on. You want to go outside? Is that what you want? Dog's looking at me like, yo, come on, man, take a trade. Do something. And dog's like, I need some bones, man. You gotta get me some bones. Yeah. This market looks like it's still heading down. This here is a good place for stop losses right here at 448, because there was a bearish divergence here where the sellers were defending this region here, even though buyers were trying to take over this section here. Sellers took over even though buyers had positive delta, which is reflected in this candle that we're in right now. The previous candle here on a 12-minute shows that there was also a battle here, but it was more sellers in control than there was buyers, because they managed to push the price down just a bit more, but we did have positive delta. Positive delta means that there is more on the buying side, but somehow the price has been pushed down by sellers. So absorption is basically what it's indicating. Absorption by the sellers. The sellers are absorbing all the buying pressure and moving the price slightly down more, which is an indication that this market will still move down. Hopefully that clears things up. That's the way I read the market. Where I'm struggling right now is with the entries. Entries at time are pretty difficult. Right now we're up pretty big. We're up bigly. We are up 33, 35 points. Not too bad. I think we got some room to go down, guys. Call me crazy. I do think so. So now the prop firm is at 45%, and personal live accounts are at 55%. Anybody who calls themselves a trader and has never traded their own money, they've traded prop, you have to give trading your own money an opportunity, because it's a whole different ballpark. You're trading your own money is a whole different psychological battle. If you can do that, trading prop is not that it's easy, because the markets are not easy, but psychologically it's almost kind of like in between sim trading, paper trading, and cash. The prop is a little bit easier because you don't have that much money on the line. When you take a trade and it goes against you, for instance, one mini on 10-point stop loss, that's $200. That's what you can pay for an entire account with $2,500 drawdown. So it just hits a little differently. See, that's why I told you guys here this would be a good stop loss position, because the market doesn't want to continue moving down. When I watch this video later and I hear myself saying that, I'm going to be kicking myself, because I could have taken this myself on FTT and made 20 points, 447. 427. Yeah, I could have made 20 points right there. You know, like I said, we got to be quicker to these trades. I may cut the stream, guys, around 1-ish, 1 something, just because I didn't hit the gym in the morning, so I want to hit it this afternoon. And I got to take the truck back to the yard and pick up my pickup. Okay. Expecting this bounce. I was expecting this slight bounce from the trend line once more. Not sure what will happen here, but hoping not much, because we do have expectations to go further low. Let's look at our bigger time frames and see what's happening. Right now on the 12-minute, we do see nice candle here at around 1224, indicating sellers being in control. All these candles prior to that have been very wicky to the upside, with the exception of this one here, which also tells me that this market is trending lower and being pushed lower. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a bounce off of that trend line once more. I don't know what it is about these trend lines, guys. They say that technical analysis is like, what is that? Astrology for men? Something like that. It doesn't make any damn sense, but it happens. That's why that stop loss here would have been a good location. It looks like there is a lot of, see this wick here, it tells me there's a lot of sellers in here. And that's what it's doing, it's moving back down. Hopefully for good. Hopefully these stop loss runs are getting exhausted. There we go. Some more downside. This market's starting to show its hand, guys. Not sure how you feel about it, but I strongly think that we still have some more room down. Although this was a very difficult, in hindsight, this was a very difficult short to take, just because it hung out here so long. It just kept trying and trying and trying here. But the first sign here, this purple candle, this is on our 12-minute, indicated that even though buyers are positive here, there's more buyers, sellers are absorbing that buying pressure big time. So any candle after this would have made for a good entry short. It's just knowing when and where, because this could come back all the way up here. Even if you took one of these shorts from the very tip of the wick and you put your stop loss up here, that's a 20-point stop loss. So that's pretty big. But seeing these candles at the tops of the ranges, they almost never, I'm telling you with like 90% certainty, they almost never come back to take out the wicks. So even though you might catch some heat, these are definitely always good places to put your stop losses. Right now the market is looking like it wants to try to come up some more. I'm not thinking they'll be too successful. I'm hoping they'll not be too successful. We do go live every morning, guys, around 9:15, 9:30. If you guys want to get alerted every time we do go live, don't forget to hit the notifications. Market right now looking kind of confused. We do have signs that it can go up and signs that it can come down. That's what the market likes to do. There's a saying that goes that the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So what that tells me is, if you think the market is going to do something, but it doesn't, and you continue to take the trade in the opposite direction, it can keep going in that direction much longer than you can stay, your account can stay active, or your account can stay from being blown. So if we're wrong here, guys, then we'll get stopped out in profit. It's okay. I did expect the VWAP to get tested one more time. It was always a possibility here because we did know that there were some imbalances here. So because of these imbalances being present, we knew that they had to come back to get these imbalances, whether it be now or whether it be another day, but they usually do it sooner than later. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sure you guys know about that. On the 12-minute, these candles are looking very bullish. This could be it. This could be it. If not, it's a hell of a stop run. If not, will be one hell of a stop run. I'll be very upset if we get stopped out here and then it just goes right back, because technically liquidity would be right here. A bit of a double top here, guys. Where can this resolve? Up or down? Up or down? Up or down? Yeah. Not looking so hot for us. Took forever to get down here, but it took like literally no time to get back up, and we are out of that trade in profit, thankfully. But that W did play out. Looks like buyers are now back in control of the VWAP. Not so fortunate for us, but we could see a reversal here off of the top of the channel. These two candles really did give you a good inclination of what was going to happen here. A lot of wick to the downside. One of these stop runs are going to be the deciding factor of when we're going to drop down to the bottom of the range, but it's doing it very slowly right now. Keep in mind we did have resistance here at 472 on two separate occasions, here and here, and that's where we got the last drop. And now we're retesting that 472 right now with a vengeance. Currently getting overbought on the 1 minute. Gonna make a double, maybe a peekaboo here on the 12-minute. We'll bring our time. Ooh, that's not wrong. We'll bring our time frames down a bit. Just. Ooh, this could be signs right here, guys, of a reversal, because some massive buying pressure just came in. Not yet. But this is where the majority of the volume of this move has been taking place, where we currently are right now at 476, 472, top of that range. This could make for a better short. We see some signs. If we see some signs of topping out. Actually, the majority of our volume, our high volume node, is up here at 486. So we could see a move up to 486, maybe even 491. We'll see how this plays out. Okay. No bueno for a short just yet. But we could be seeing something. No, looks like it's taken. It's taken our trend line pretty successfully. If we were to play those bounces off the range, we could have made some pretty good. There's some pretty good money here. I think we got to be ready for those opportunities. Very clean moves. Long off of this, not coming back. Long off of here, not coming back. Again, short from here, could have got 20 points. It's purple candle here. Purple candle here, bang. Even purple candle here, bang, would have been good. Right now, market is pumping. We've reclaimed 486. That's where we are now, and looks like it's headed up to 491. Market seems to be on fire right now. Next stop after this, more than likely, would be 520. Top of today's range. Building up a lot of pressure right now. Three-minute looks like it's a bit toppy. So does the 1 minute. Anybody interested in fading this move, we'll have to give it a little bit more time to confirm. Looking like we're getting a topping candle right now at 490 on the 1 minute. Nope. Still has strength. Could get a pretty violent move up to 520 if this does not hold. Buyers came out of nowhere in this move, guys. I was expecting much lower. Buyers did come out of nowhere, and the CVD also followed. Now it looks like CVD is curling. Could make for a short opportunity. Could take a little bit longer to play out than just 1 or 2 candles here. Could also create a bunch of wicks. We're either going to see buyer exhaustion here signified by this yellow candle, or we're going to see much more pumpage. The reason why is because this is a buyer divergence right here with the CVD. Even though our delta is moving down, as you can see here, the price is still moving up. So if buyers run out of steam here, this could be a topping candle, or if buyers still continue to pick up steam here, this could be a place to put a stop loss where price more than likely may not come back to revisit until it does hit its next target. Which one will it be? The question is, which one would hurt more? Looks like we had 284 trap shorts here, 179 there, 223, 87, 33. Market did a pretty efficient job of trapping these sellers. Since it was the second tap, a lot of people got very bearish here, and that's when the market took off. Very trappy. Market's very sneaky like that. Here we have a lot of buyers to the upside, 67, 30, 330. Here we have some negative buying pressure, negative selling pressure, negative selling pressure. So to me, this is not the top out candle yet, just because we still have sellers in here. If we had nothing but buyers, then that would make me feel a little bit better about the reversal. Since there are still sellers present here, they are feeding it's fuel that's feeding this move. Once we get nothing but buyers in here, or at a major level, like we did sellers down here, that could signify a reversal. At the moment right now, it's probably claiming 491. That's exactly what it looks like it's doing. Sure, we could have squeezed a couple more points on a trade from here. It's always when you least expect it. Very nice move though on the way up. Unfortunately for me, I should have taken profits down here at the bottom of this range, but I was holding for much, much longer. Bottom of this channel, I should say, not the range. Still seeing a lot of buyers. So this could be signifying a little bit more of a toppy action now that we're getting so many buyers up here. 245, 143, and it's not really moving much. Let's check the volume here. Okay, we've got 1,900 contracts. 3,000 contracts here, 4,000 contracts here. So we are slowing down, and now it's looking a little toppy. Did manage to get 232 buying contracts more than selling contracts up here. Question is that all it needs? Right now we're at 50-50 prop versus personal live account. If you are trading prop, what prop are you trading? That is the question. And if you are trading live, who are you using as your broker? Usually for these topping moves, the market likes to do an exhaustion move. Sometimes it does a quick pop up. You might get a quick volume spike and then come down. Right now CVD is still strong. I like to see some reversal of CVD before thinking there might be a reversal here. Again, we have 520 above us. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate that. This is our second week streaming. And our channel's growing. We got 14 new subs, over 1,000 watch hours. We have over 147 views on this video, which is insane if you think about it, because it's hard enough to trade when you're by yourself, but once you have 147 people popping in and out of your trading session, it's pretty wild. I couldn't fit 147 people in my office here. It's pretty crazy. So far in the day, we are up a couple grand on our FTT accounts. If anybody wants to do the math, most of these are up about 75 bucks. This one's up 115 for some reason. I have no idea the slippage was real. And 80, some of them are up 80 bucks. We were down as much as almost 500, and we managed to bring them back to life. We did manage to bring them back to life, which is amazing. Okay, starting to see a little weakness up here. Starting to see a little weakness. Not sure if the market has given it all it's got and the juice has been squeezed, but it looks like we're getting a little bit toppish, especially now having all this green, having all these buyers getting very bullish up here. We could see this be the top out area, or maybe have one final push up to 520, just to come right back down. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on 520. Keep an eye on a quick push right now, and keep an eye on this level as well, because it is looking kind of toppy. We are getting a lot of buyers up here, more delta, more buying delta than we are seeing selling delta. And if we start seeing red candles, that means the sellers are absorbing all this buying delta. Now we've got more prop than we do personal. 52% prop, 48% personal. I can make a case for both. 30 seconds left on our 3-minute, and we have $18 seconds left on both. Market is still very strong. A lot of buyers up in here. I'd like to see a big wick on one of these pretty soon. But in order to get a big wick, we need a quick pump, flash pump to 520 more or less. Don't know if we'll be heading up to the daily open, but 520 looks very probable. Or this could be just a bull flag that's going to bring us up much, much higher. So far this week, I expect there to be a lot of just consolidation, guys, as keeping inside of a range. I could be wrong. We could get some tremendous breakouts today or the following days during the week, just because there's really no news this week other than Tesla earnings on Wednesday. There's not much going on. And then we have some small, I think it's manufacturing news on Thursday. Not much though. Pretty quiet. Okay, now sellers are stepping in. But in order to get a pump, you do need sellers, because you can't buy if no one's selling. So let's see what happens here at the 491 level that the buyers have reclaimed. Someone mentioned consistency rule here with FTT earlier, and to be honest with you, a consistency rule is the least of your worries when trading prop. The reason being is because it just enforces you to trade more manageably. Like, for instance, if 20% is your consistency rule, like it is with FTT, that means that you cannot make more than 20% on any given day of what you expect to be able to cash out on. So if I want to cash out on, let's say, I don't know, $4,000, I think I can take half of that out in the beginning. I don't want to make any more than $400, or to, let me see, 20% of $4,000, 800. I think that's 800. I don't want to make more than 800 per day. I think that's on any given day. I don't want to make more than 800. Let me just do the math on that. Let's see, 400 divided by 0.2, 4,000. Let's see. 2. Yeah, it's 4,000, and then you multiply that by 0.2%. Well, 2.2. That's 800. You really can't make more than 800 per day. So if that's what you're aiming for, you should keep your trades anywhere between $400 to $800 a day. If that's your goal. Not hard to do. It really just kind of keeps you from over trading. I mean, there's days that I'm sure you can make thousands and easily. But there's also days that you could be up 800, you keep trading, and then you give it all back. So not bad, not bad. Can my template be copied over to Quantower or NinjaTrader? Adam Perez says. Well, what you got to look for on Trade of 8 I'm sorry, NinjaTrader, Trade of 8, same thing, and Quantower, all you really want to look for if you want to copy anything I have here, here, very simple, footprint chart. Look for that if you can find footprint chart. Here, VPVR, volume profile range. This is accessible on many systems, even MotiveWave here. They all have them. They all have them. It's very easy to locate them. Let me see. I'll show you here. They have them built in. Okay, let me just go to the 1 hour. So the volume profile is loading right now. So you see volume profile here, it shows a little differently right now. It shows it for the daily. I have it set up where I can see it as far as my range. So if I open up the range, it'll show me more. If I make the range smaller, it'll show me less. Okay, that's that. We don't need that. You know, that's just something I have open just to keep an eye on where if buyers are being trapped, which at this point it's very likely that they are being trapped here. Oops. That's the beauty of having a trackpad. Oh, did we get a little dump? We're getting that little dump right now? Without us? Okay. Getting a little dump without us. Sorry about that. As far as some of the other indicators that I have here, such as Trader's Reality, that gives us the different colors on green or red candles, which show higher volume. That I think is only available for TradingView. And the CVD divergence, you might have some type of CVD divergence indicators on your NinjaTrader or Quantower. You can look those up, CVD or CVD divergences. You can look for that. And other than that, I really don't have much on the screen other than my levels, so that you can do on any platform. This here is really just a fancy RSI. So if you want to use an RSI to find out when you're overbought or oversold, go ahead and do that as well. Hopefully that helps you, Adam. Okay, guys, so what I'm expecting here is a little bit of a quick pump, maybe above these levels, to then possibly come back down if we already haven't seen the top at 505. 504. I think buyers might be just taking a break for a minute. Daily open still sitting at 540. Could possibly be making it up there as well. Yep. Yeah, but I do have to call it for the day, guys. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. I have to go do some stuff and pick up my daughter at school. My daughter's at school right after that. So I wish all of you the best of luck today. If you haven't taken any trades, be safe. If you have, hopefully you're in the green. I'll be here tomorrow morning, guys, nice and early between 9:15 and 9:30. Make sure to hit the notification and the likes on the way out of here. Thank you, guys, and I wish you all the best.